Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody.
Hi, folks.
We're waiting for things to start and send alerts and all that good stuff. We're a touch early. Hey, KP, how's it going?
Hey, B, how we doing?
You have the whole channel to yourself.
Run around and touch all the stuff.
The mods haven't logged on. Run around and do stuff. Go touch everything. Yeah. I'm taking next week off work and I'm going to paint my bedroom. Tell me everything. I want to hear all about it. We're in the process of having a builder come in and do some work. It's a very long story, but the short version is, why would you put a door in a closet that small? It would just take up the whole room to open the door, so that's going to be removed. Hey, Kiwi.
Hey, Kiwi.
And we are debating having a painter paint this room in the principle of, this house is old and needs a lot of love, and maybe we'll just have a professional do it the first time, and then we'll maintain it afterwards.
Because we are tremendously enthusiastic, and we're pretty good, but we're not professionals.
Family vacation time, and we just got into the hotel. Have a good stream. Thank you for popping by, Hawkeye. Have a great time with family vacation. Is Bear's Foxglove, lilac lavender color. Okay, now I have to look that up, if you'll excuse me, because I am also thinking about a purple bedroom. Bear's Foxglove. Oh, it auto-completes. Excellent. Let me see. Ooh, I like it. It's kind of a bluey gray lavender vibe. Oh, I like that very much, actually. Very, very nice. Are you going to do like an accent wall, or is it all going to be one color? Folks, while you're here and waiting for the ads to start and streaming on in, we are talking interior decorating. Purple is the best color. Purple is a fantastic.
If it's good enough for the Hulk's pants, you know?
I mean, if it's good enough for She-Hulk, it's good enough for everybody, right? Whole room. I like it. I'm thinking about doing I might do a Lonely Eye ship manifesto at ArchiCon. Excellent! That sounds great.
Fantastic.
Hey, Zalia, how's it going? Baseboards and ceiling are going to stay white. Nice. I like it. We have what I consider to be, they are average height UK ceilings. So to my eyes, they are too low. So we're doing the baseboards, walls, coving in one color and ceiling white to make them look taller. Trick. Zalia, can you do me a favor? And I'm not sure if we'll have Ducky this evening because she is on a family vacation as well. Could you send her a reminder in the Discord, please, at your convenience, that she was going to build me playlists for Chance of Sonar and for... we haven't streamed Dredge yet, have we?
No.
Chance of Sonar for the Hugo voting promo that we're doing, because I think after this we may play the Dredge DLC. Kate B says, I have to choose proper curtains. I didn't want to hang a curtain rod, only to take it down to paint. Totally understood.
Man, I'm currently stuck in Ace Attorney brain rot. That TMA will come back full force for the con.
Nice.
It amazes me no one in this house has played the Ace Attorney games.
It's just Chance of Sonar for now, Zalia. We haven't done the Dredge DLC yet, but Chance of Sonar and Dredge are both Hugo finalists, and so we wanted to give people... we're American, we need Texas tall ceilings. I'm jealous, honestly. These are standard 9-foots, but I'm a fan of a 12-foot ceiling because I don't have to dust it, I just get a pole. I'm too short for anything.
Or me.
Yes, or you. That's good. Have to choose proper curtains. Okay, Kate B, I'm about to ruin your life, and I apologize in advance. Are you aware of Spoonflower? SPOONFLOWER. The website where you can upload patterns and they turn them into different fabrics for you. Spoonflower now also makes home furnishings, like duvet covers and curtain panels. So you can find a pattern that you like and then they will have curtains made and sent to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance. I'm sorry. I sew, so Spoonflower is one of my favorite sites in the whole entire universe. Silly gay lawyers are so good, my god. I haven't played any of the Ace Attorney games. I really need to at some point get around to that.
It used to amaze me, and then I realized it's the same reason why I don't tend to watch writer stuff, and why I tend to point, laugh, and sob at journalism movies. Because...
You don't like writer stuff. You bought the Castle hoodie.
Let's move on. Still have it, I hope.
Yes.
I should go check if it's okay. I'm worried now.
I think it's around somewhere. But no, yeah, it's lawyer stuff, you know?
It's bringing work home, and especially in a profession like yours, and kind of like mine, where work is normally sitting on the sofa going, you're out of Cheetos, at the best of times.
There needs to be an actual gay lawyer stuff. Have you listened to Super Suits?
Ooh, an actual game called Lawyer Stuff. That would be very cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Lawyer Show.
Lawyer Show. Exactly. All right. So I think the top of stream ads have finished running. And we have a moderator. Thank you very much, Zalia. And I gotta be honest, folks. This week has been shit.
It has.
It's been...
And I mean this in every sense of the word. Sucked.
It has very, very much sucked. And we were debating tonight. I'm like, should we stream? Do we need an eye off? And I'm like, but the nice thing about the game right now is that it just started, and I don't have to worry about any baggage from previous characters. And it's an illusion, but it's a clean slate illusion, and I appreciate it. Yeah, it's okay. It's just work has been a lot, and Alistair's parents have been going through some stuff, and it rained again. But our new plants are very happy and are enjoying the rain. But I think there's algae in the fountain, and I'm going to have to bleach it, which is
And
not
unfortunately,
fun.
she does not, by any stretch of the imagination, mean Biggle's sidekick. Wendy, if you're watching this on VOD, you're welcome.
Hey, Ed! How are you?
Ed!
I owe you. I need to make I'm sorry, Ed, but every time I see you log on, I'm like, I should make jalapeno jelly. And if I do, I need to package up a little jar and send it your way.
It is so good to see you, bud.
Oh gosh, yeah, because it was Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah,
that's right. Next weekend is the bank holiday weekend, and I have pork for carnitas and jalapeno, spicy jalapeno. So if there's a very popular condiment in the UK called sweet chili, which is a spicy jam, essentially, that you put on egg rolls and all sorts of things. And if you've ever been to a Chevy's in the United States, they serve jalapeno jelly on like their fajitas or their carnitas. It's like chili jam, yeah. It's just made with different types of chilies. And I make it. And whenever I do...
And it is amazing.
It is a gigantic...
It is not quite as amazing as the biblical cornbread you made tonight.
Well, yes. Thank you for that. Marie Callender's cornbread recipe for the win. It's
good God,
it's more cake than cornbread, but it was a comfort build. I made chili for dinner, and I'm like, I've had a bad day. I'm making cornbread, and so now I have cornbread for breakfast. I can put a poached egg on it. It'll be amazing. But yes, next weekend is a bank holiday. We have pork for carnitas in the freezer, and I have a refrigerator big enough to hold a half-sheet pan, so I'm going to make a tres leches cake, I think.
And I'm going to assist in eating it.
And you're going to help me eat all of it. I'm going to have to make it very small. Now, that would be amazing. Cornbread with jalapeno jelly. Yes. Yeah, I need to make jalapeno jelly. Jalapeno jelly. Definitely needs to happen. Right. Why don't you give a brief recap, especially since Ed has joined us and probably has no idea what's going on.
Yes, of course.
Three milks in this economy, right? Well, two of them come in a can, which makes it cheap.
So, we are on the third phase of, again, as you can see, is called Pentiment, which is about the vast changes in the economy and socio-political makeup of a village in Germany in the just towards the end of the fall of the Holy Roman Empire.
Not Germany.
It is Germany. It's Germany adjacent. No, Swabia is just next door. It's in that part of Europe that was Europe before. Yeah, it's in. There we go.
There's we are.
In the first section, we played a trainee artist called Andreas Mahler, who was in town apprenticing, learning how to write books, because this was before mass production printing was the thing. In fact, this was at the exact moment mass production printing became a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
The second chapter is 7 years later, when Andreas, along with his adorable little apprentice, returns to town to try and process his feelings. Hello, I'm Casper. And, well, I mean, that's the monastery that burnt down at the end of chapter 2.
But look, the shrine is okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And it's now, I believe, 10 years later?
I can't remember exactly.
It is a significant period of time later, because a baby that had just been born in the second chapter is now a woman in her early 20s who we're playing. And honestly, I have high hopes for it, because Andreas had a really horrible time. And perhaps now she won't?
Here's Ox. He was just a little bit born just before the revolts. He was just a little baby last time. Westphalia, a duchy of the Holy Roman Empire located northwest of the center of the empire. Ruled by the Archbishop of Cologne. Interesting.
Which means he smelt delightful.
Sure. Let's Vemic Court.
Vondegar.
Also called silent courts or courts of punishment. These are Westphalian courts overseen by lay judges who can pronounce and execute capital punishments.
Holy shit.
They have a dark reputation for vigilantism. Oh dear. That won't go well. So here we are. Journal. Oates said Dad was looking for me. I need to grab the mural plans from the workshop at the house and then head to the Rathaus. They should be sitting on his workbench near the printing press. And here's me,
Magdalena Druckeren. Or Druckeren.
Is an avid reader and possesses a strong academic understanding of bookmaking, organization, and preservation techniques. Because of the book I gave her as a child as another character. All right. So, here's the Shrine of Satsia. Martha especially likes to leave. One of Tassin. Oh, it doesn't tell me anything about Martha other than that's what she looks like. Okay. I can't go any further, it looks like. Looks like Martha is a friend. Yeah, there's some kind of plant. Agnes gathers chamomile here every year to prepare her cures. Oh, Agnes is getting old. Oh dear. Alright, let's take the long way. We can go to the waterfall. We can go to the meadow. I can't believe how quickly the leaves changed this year. Oh, that's not good. It's nice to see some green this time of year. Horehound is one of the few plants that grows year-round. Oh, is Smokey still here? Oh, yes. He is. Wow.
With a lot more beard.
Okay. Smokey and
Vaslav's back.
Vaslav. Hi, Smokey.
Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Magdalene.
Alright, I think that's all I get out of that. Preserved by the smoke, right? Smokey and his partner. Good friend, anyway. We went to the shrine. Now I'm going to the waterfall. I'm going to do my chore, what I'm supposed to do, absolutely last. Waterfall is always so beautiful. Oh, that bird is there. What's at the old salt mine? No one's mind in tassing for ages. Okay. We're just wandering around, not doing what we're supposed to. Because that would be boring. Let's go through the meadow.
Nathan Drake would approve.
Of course. Ooh, wait, there's a thing. Snow is creeping down the mountains. Winter will be here soon.
Winter is coming.
Thank you. It's funny. Here's some more flowers.
You tread on my dreams.
I can smell the anise on the breeze. It reminds me of when I was little. I don't think we'll go to the Abbey today. Right now.
The shattered ruin of it.
Right. Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit.
That was the best gag in Fallout. First rule of the Wasteland. You always get sidetracked by some bullshit.
I love watching the violets bloom every year. They match the purple of the mountains.
My God, she's happy in the exact way Andreas wasn't.
I should try making an ink from the flowers sometime. Violet ink. Is that on my, journal list now?
The last chapter of this game is just this awesome young woman hanging out doing arts and crafts. Frankly, it's what we deserve.
Right? What's going on in the inn? Wow, Killian grew up.
A bit of a glow up. Yeah.
Nobody's sitting outside playing cards. Who's upstairs?
Would have been so cool if we'd gone there and the mercenary was still there and looked exactly the same. It's like, Highlander. What?
Here's Dad. Here's Nico.
Magdalene.
Where's Mom?
Possibly burnt to death
well,
in the window.
remember, Mom did kind of get burnt to death in the thing.
There was a windmill. There was kind of a lynching and a fire. There were several fires.
There were fires. Many things burned down. A couple of people.
Yeah. Killian's been brushing that part of the floor for about 15 years.
Right? Trying to get my tea.
It's alright, no one heard you. We're very smooth.
I know. I totally styled it out, didn't I?
Totally styled it out.
Nobody noticed in the slightest. Hi, Killian.
Hi.
Okay.
I speak now.
Very well. I'm going to go up to the mill while I'm at it.
I noticed the mill has been rebuilt. Oh, hello.
Hi, Subi. Oh, what a good dog you
boy.
are. Gosh. Very happy. Who's this?
Andreas. Oh.
Did
somebody named their kid Andreas? Hello.
Should we call him? You can call him Magdalene, Andreas.
Magdalene.
Magda works too.
Magda.
There you go. What are you up to today?
Drawing.
Anything interesting?
No, secrets.
Oh, I see. I'll leave you to it then. Drawing secrets, huh? Gonna take a quick peek at the other farms.
We're basically doing the opening number from Beauty and the Beast, aren't we?
I need 6 eggs! That's too expensive! Fabian, Ursula, and that's Martha. Okay, so let's talk to Martha, because she seems to be a friend. I hear a kitten! Oh, Kitty! Look at the baby kitty! Oh, why can't I pet sit? Hey, Magda! Hello, Magdalene.
Morning, Magdalene.
That sounded like a little one. Yeah, secrets don't have a very good connotation in this town, I agree. Here's the Mueller's house. Oh boy. Elsie.
This
Wait,
looks
wasn't...
much nicer now he's dead.
Right. Okay, this one's adorable. She was the wife of the asshole Miller. Hello, Magdalene. Okay. Anna. God bless you, Magdalene. Okay.
Magdalene!
Hello, Ulrich.
Hello!
What are you up to?
Watching.
Very well. Keep up the good work.
Work. Just like Mom. I will work now.
Yeah, I will work now.
Worky, work.
Where's her son, I wonder? I wonder if Anna is her son's wife.
I love how much nicer and calmer this building is.
Yes, without the
that
jerk.
Dickless McGillicuddy.
Bye, Toby.
Stu, guard the kid.
I know, they're so adorable. Please don't have anything...
No vine.
Yeah, well, it's autumn, but still. Are they the labyrinth? Mary, Mother of Jesus. Her painting has been here as long as I can remember. No Father Thomas.
Maybe he's out tending to his money. Slightly unfair. But only slightly.
That was the mill. This is where I'm going, right? This is my house. Yeah. Whee! Let's go this way!
La 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 la.
We just had an Animal Crossing version of this with no murder.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
Alright.
Actually, that's coming out.
What?
There's a Hobbit game coming out for the Switch, which is, from what we can tell...
Lesbian catnip? It's just you are a hobbit and you farm.
And you do cottagecore stuff, you know? Magdalene.
Brigitte.
It's cool if I just go in your house and touch all your stuff, right? Also, Little Kitty Big City is out.
Oh, a scarecrow.
But only for the Switch.
Ruzeka House?
Nice. Isn't this the widow, as was?
It was the widow's house, but it's obviously changed a bunch.
Hello. It's the monk!
I think it's the former monk.
Amazing!
It's Volslav.
God bless you, Magdalene.
Okay. Good for them! He gave up the cloth!
Oh, you crazy kids. Good job.
Oh, that's very sweet. That makes me happy. How are the Bowers doing? I don't know who Juta is.
She seems new.
Same with Hetty. Simon.
These folks are new.
Hans.
Hello, Magdalene.
Hi, Hans.
Did you need something? Kraft hasn't bothered you again, has he? Or gotten into some other trouble?
No, he's fine, mostly.
Good. That boy is a thorn in my boot. He's lazy, he's arrogant, he doesn't care for his family. He will bring shame to the Bauer name one of these days.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I avoid sticking my nose into people's affairs, but Martin... Anyway, didn't mean to complain. Until later, Magdalene.
Until then. Interesting.
Is this the old Gertner farm?
No.
Oh, the Gertner farm's next, okay.
Yeah, I can't go in.
Can't touch your things.
supposed to be working, I'm just not. My God, he's still alive!
Oh, you motherfucker. Magdalene.
He's never gonna die, is he?
The place looks like ass. He's the last one left. Fields
He's...
are barren.
Veronica? I don't recognize her. I don't remember Veronica. And Clara.
That's older Martin as well.
Yeah.
That's Grandad. So are we down the entire male generation of the Gertners?
I love the blacksmith. I don't know who. Artemis. Nice name. Okay, we'll come back to you because we have to go to my house first. Okay. So, I'm looking for something Dad left by the press, apparently.
Which I found and will now completely ignore.
Yes, I have to see what else is here. Sleep. No. I don't want to sleep. Can I go upstairs, though? What's upstairs?
Upstairs is with the 3-dimensional. We found green dye. Haven't we? There's a lot of green all of a sudden. I dig it.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to get the, there we go. The Rathaus mural sketches. I think this is what my dad wants. I think these are all of the plans. What is this part of the plans? Stop.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Whoever it is still alive.
Still alive.
They're still sending the messages. I think it is too early for that to be arsenic green, yes.
And all kinds of fun with absinthe aren't quite happening yet.
It's the thread puller again. Huh.
That's interesting. I can actually kind of read this.
What an odd color. We don't have an ink like this here. At least, I don't think we do. Well, whatever. I'll bring it just in case. Alright, I better get these over to the rat house. How weird. And a strange note. I'll ask Dad about it later.
After I've talked to everyone else in town.
Yes, exactly. We already talked to everybody over there. Who's Artemis? Doesn't tell me who she is. Interesting. Black Till. Eva. Another adorable kin. Christina. There's Eva. Hello. Who are you?
Hello, Magdalene.
You've got very Blackwell vibes going. I dig it.
Does.
Hi, Magda. Hello, Christina. What are you doing today? Helping Mom. Ootsy's right. You're really pretty.
I'd take the compliment.
I'm just gonna say she's really pretty too. Thank you. Don't tell. It's a secret. Oh, I'll keep it secret. Haha, you're funny. What's a secret?
That's two kids talking about secrets.
Yeah, I'm getting suspicious. Kids have the best gossip, for sure.
Kids know shit.
Hi, Andres.
Morning, Magic Magdalene.
Did he finally... Good morning, Mr.
Has he taken a
Zuckerman.
wife?
Did he finally get married? Yeah, Oots thinks Magdalene's pretty. I don't know this person yet. Resi.
Yeah, if Oz was thinking he was being slick, then Oz has never met anyone else in his life. Hey again, Mags.
Are you serious? I just told you not to call me that. And what are you all doing out here? Don't you have better things to do?
What business is that of yours? Not me. All my work's done, Mags. What do you care? Not like you've got important work to do.
Pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. I could be a tinker. Okay, sometimes work with Baltus. Domestics. Can handle anything connected with household or animal work. Proficient with balancing numbers and general accounting data. Ooh! I'm leaning towards bookkeeper or tinker. Who wants domestics? Blah. If we're keeping up with, the Beauty and the Beast vibe we got going in here,
right.
I'm going tinker. Any strong thoughts, chat? I'm thinking tinker. Let's go tinker. That sounds fun. I keep the press running for my dad, and I work with Baltus on his inventions. That seems a little more important than standing around in the commons in the middle of the day.
Baltus's inventions are stupid. I don't see why something a girl should be involved with, if you ask me.
Well, I hate you, Apollo. Oh, so this is Artemis's brother, for sure.
Yeah.
Right. No one did.
Calm down, Mags. You're going to get a reputation. Too late to worry about that. She already has a reputation.
All right, I want to punch you all in the face. Barbs is skilled at stinging, countering, and otherwise deflating people in conversation. Flirt. She likes to play tease and flirt with people. Haggle is a strong negotiator, whether it comes to finances or other matters of trade. Or Snoop has a penchant for sneaking around, eavesdropping on conversations, and passing gossip.
Given how miserly this game is with intelligence, although I notice we're not on a clock right now, which is really nice, I'd be kind of inclined towards Snoop, but also Haggle sounds like...
Haggle really or Barbs are very much a thing.
That reminds me, there is a D&D 5th edition supplement crowdfunding at the moment called Nibblemancy, about constitution-based sorcerers who work magic through food. One of their cantrips is Savory Barbs.
I heard Savory Barbs. It sounds so cool. Gosh, I want, everything but flirts.
You're just a girl. How about you fuck off, Apollo? Oh, went a bit high on that one.
Yeah, exactly. Or otherwise deflating people in conversation. I think I'm going to go with Haggle. Haggle and Tinker. See, Snoop sounds like it's going to get me. It sounds far too plucky adventurer.
Yes, because that's not your style at all.
Oh, hush now. I'm going to go with Haggle. Haggle sounds awesome.
You're just a girl. Why aren't any of your pubes red, Apollo?
You've said that before, and it doesn't make any sense. I bargain like a man? What does that even mean?
Oh, what it sounds like.
You're still mad at me because I convinced Gret to give me your last pretzel on Friday. Let it go. Pretz the baker.
Easy for you to say, well, you got the pretzel. All right, we get it. Lay off. Did you get those things your dad wanted?
Yes, that's why I was on my way to the rat house. Hopefully I can drop these off and start my reading for the day.
Reading? What book's so important you need to get back to it?
Oops, you've just talked yourself out of a marriage. Right then and
Congratulations.
there.
Congratulations,
No.
son. Caden Nolenko just showed up and went, Jesus, you got even less game than me.
Yes. Fuck off, Caden. Ooh, polyglots? Magdalene can't
Volksbuche.
speak any foreign languages other than Italian, but she can read a little of almost all of them. I love that. Volksbucher. Familiar with the most popular common books of the day, assorted trivia, almanacs, common knowledge, and scatological stories? Maybe not. Reformation. Has read a wide range of contemporary books on the Reformation and Counter-Reformation. Oh dear. That could get me in trouble. I kind of think polyglot seems really
Little of
appropriate
everything.
for her,
Yeah.
right? Don Floricel de Niquia.
You are.
Floricel, like flower. It's a knightly romance written in Castilian. It's such a beautiful language.
Who speaks that?
People from Castile.
Never heard of it. Right, sounds made up.
Oh my god.
Thought you read all kinds of old books.
Well, I think it's worth preserving any of the manuscripts we come across. It's a shame what happened to the library at Curacao. We lost centuries in one night. If we can keep some of the past alive, we should.
Sounds like a lot of work. Right, no thanks.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be at the Rat House too? You're on the council.
Sure, but it's pointless without your dad's plans. Let's go.
Oh, fine. All right, we're about to start an ad break, so I'm going to leave it here for a moment. Who do we get? There's Thomas. There's Jorg. There's Werner.
Still consumed with the boundless rage of the spheres.
Klaus. Otz. And I don't recognize the young man with the long dark hair. I wonder... That's not Otz. I'm not sure. Folks, we've got capitalism occurring, so why don't we take 3 minutes? This is an excellent time, like me, to get up and stretch and close the window because it's getting cold. Miller's son. Yeah, that's what I just couldn't remember what his name... Peter, wasn't it? I think it was Peter. We'll find out when we come back from the ad break.
Haha, you're just a girl. Hope your knob drops off, Apollo.
You're just a girl. Yeah, try that again. You notice they didn't give me pugilism, or that would have been an easy take.
Why are you doing that? Stop your nose bleeding. Ask me another question.
Schmuck. Oh, sorry. Not into it, bullies. Go away. No. Nah.
What was that?
My favorite house spray or nice smelling stuff for the house apparently didn't get made this year for some reason. They never had any of it in stock. And that's the one from Christmas. And I'm like, I don't want the house to smell like pine trees in May.
Ching, 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 ching. No. She's looking at me. She's still looking at me. Hello.
Do I need to be here for this conversation?
You always need to be here. How is capitalism?
Huh?
How's capitalism?
It is occurring.
Good. Oh my god. Sometimes you ask the question, what if Disco Elysium was about My Little Pony? And then 2 years later, the announcement trailer for The Last Days of Friendship Valley comes out.
What?
Yeah.
Tell Bo Bolander she loves Disco Elysium.
I will.
This better not turn into the Crucible. That's going to annoy me.
You're a woman. You're clearly a witch. Why, that's just what a witch would say.
Right. Got about 10 seconds left. Right.
I'm consumed by thoughts on the practicality of the aquaponic system in biosphere. I don't think that's what the writers intended me. I think
You need to be
you
thinking about at the end of it.
I think you follow your joy.
What was Biosphere?
Are we talking about the Pauly Shore Stephen Baldwin movie here, or about the game?
Oh my god, that Biosphere!
Maybe. And if we're not talking about the movie and you're curious, trust me, we've watched it for you.
All I remember is the guy picking up cigarette butts, making a filter. Unrelated, I have a new project for next year. The film, yes. Oh.
If I could perhaps recommend. Oh no, wait, Biosphere. It's fascinating, isn't it? Biosphere is a lovely two-person relationship, post-apocalyptic relationship
this
comedy.
involved Jennifer Lawrence.
No, this is two dudes at the end of the world, and one of them figures out how to get pregnant, and it becomes. It is a movie about how sexuality and gender are fluid, sometimes in the same direction.
Good.
It's really sweet. Very odd. You're right. The water system is strange.
Klaus.
I don't understand how we're still arguing about this. These murals should depict the truth. What we know is the truth.
Oh dear.
I don't think it's so simple, Klaus. Are you afraid of angering our Lord, Father Thomas?
Ooh, Paul's got some attitude on him.
I think Father Thomas means that the truth is not so easily agreed upon. I don't know. I'm tired of arguing. I just want it to look nice and show what happened. Magdalene, thank you for bringing these. Maybe illustrations will succeed where talking has failed. I'm done arguing with them. I'll see you at home for supper. It's all right, Magdalene. We don't need to see the drawings. It's not that we don't understand what he's trying to do. I didn't realize we had upset him so much. Sounds like things got worse after I left. Well, we've been arguing about this for almost 2 hours. For all the good it did us. He hasn't budged. What is the point of talking if you can't make any progress? Magdalene, could you speak to your father? Help him see things from our point of view?
Father Thomas, I don't even know what you're all arguing about. What is your point of view?
Klaus has strong, very strong, opinions on how the history of Tassing, of Kirsor Abbey, should be portrayed. And these portrayals may upset some of our neighbors. Isn't the real concern that it's going to upset the Lord? Isn't everyone really worried about him coming here someday and seeing the revolt memorialized on the wall? You keep saying that we all disagree with him. I don't think I do. Not entirely.
What is it you do think, York?
I know I'm not the smartest man in this room. But I know what happens to my own dad. I know what he did. Doesn't feel right to ignore what happened to him. What happened to Otto. Look, you all knew my dad. I never had the chance. I don't want to make the people in this town angry. I don't want to make our Lord angry. None of us do. But maybe there's a way to tell this story in a way that's true, without upsetting anyone.
The power of metaphor! We shall do an interpretive dance!
So it's all very complicated, as you can see, Magdalene. Please, try to get him to consider a portrayal of our history that's a little less inflammatory.
I wasn't old enough to know that.
But you will have seen how he was affected by it as you were growing up. They're all good. I mean, the bottom one is the grab my dick, fuck all y'all option, but 1 or 2 are, I think, are particularly good.
I don't think it's as complicated as you all think.
We need to come to an agreement. Or call off the mural entirely.
He's been wanting to paint this mural for years. You can't change your mind and tell him no all of a sudden.
Then help us, Magdalene. Your father will listen to you.
I kind of like this one. Fine, but only so we can paint it, not on account of your bickering like children. Now I'm going back home. This mess has taken up too much of my day already. Woo!
Ooh! Apparently taken up 12 hours? Magdalene, thank you for bringing the drawings to the rat house. I'm sorry it was a waste of time. These men don't know what they want. When I tell them what I am trying to do, they get scared. Then they talk and talk and talk. They talk all day, and we're never any closer to a decision. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the whole thing.
Why don't we move? I like this response.
Me too.
Dad, I'm worried about you.
I know. I appreciate the concern. I suppose I haven't been this upset about something in a while. I'll get through it. I just need some time.
Why is it bothering you so much?
We hear all of these stories about what this place was.
how it came to be. And it feels like history is something that happened before, that happened to other people. But 18 years ago, we lived through something. You and I and everyone in Tassin. Everyone wants to forget about it. Pretend it didn't happen.
You don't.
No, I don't. All those years ago, I did nothing. I was worried for you. Worried for Benjamin and Rachel and Esther.
Ah, Esther's grown up now, too.
I was so afraid that I would lose you, I would not have been able to bear it. In the end, so many people died anyway. Peter and Ulrich and Andreas and all of the others.
So old Peter did die.
There were two Peters. Medium Peter, who was the father of the Gertner family, died. Old Peter, ill Peter, who was ill 18 years ago when we were here, is somehow still alive.
And we lived.
Dad, everyone says that it wouldn't have made any difference. If you and the others had fought, you would have died. I would have died.
Maybe I could have stopped him from going to the mill. Or maybe we could have stopped the peasants from burning it down. We'll never know.
Is that what this is about, Dad? This mural?
It's a chance to put something down in a place where everyone can see. If people start to forget, this will remind them. We were here. This happened. If I don't do it, who will?
I'm going to support him. I agree with him. You're right,
Just
Dad.
fucking get him, Klaus.
I wish the man in that rat house saw me the way that you do.
They'll come around.
I hope so. All this arguing has left me beat. I'm going to go to bed early.
All right, I'm going to stay for a bit and write a letter to Esther. Who's Esther? Oh, Esther.
Good. Please say hello to her from me.
And her parents. I know, Dad.
Good night, Magdalene. I love you.
Love you too, Dad. All this running around has left me tired, too. It would be nice to sit down at my desk and just write for a while. Write to Esther. But I'm wondering if there's more running around I can do outside.
You're not getting any clue indicators for anything.
Yeah.
Plus, you need to fall asleep so someone can be horribly killed.
Please, God, not again. I haven't talked to the midwife, or the baker, or Balthazar. Let's go wander around some more. Hi, Agnes. Good evening, Magdalene. Nobody else wants to talk, I think. Oh well. It does look like economically people aren't as bad as I was worried about.
The place looks weirdly burnt.
That always brought a neat pick from Brett to help keep my stomach when I was ill. Oh, I love it. Oh. Hi, Gret. Your house looks amazing. She has doilies! I love it. Bless you, Magdalene. Oh. Okay.
Gret the Baker doing Gret the Baker things.
Northtown.
Northtown.
Whoa!
This is fancy.
The rat house is the biggest building in Tassing. Balthus's clock took ages to
He did a
build in
thing!
place.
Baltus finished the thing. Amazing.
Stoltz and Eisenkampf. Hello, nurse. Who's he? What's this? Balthus's workshop. I wonder if we can do another lesson soon. Who are you? With the chest hair.
Ciao, Magdalene.
Okay, of course he's Italian.
Magdalene! Magdalene!
Yes!
The cinnamon I added to the beer is perfect.
You're making beer.
Well, yes. The copper pots you helped me pipe are part of the process.
Okay, so are you distilling? Huh.
It's for the Christmas celebration.
Oh, I suppose you don't have much time left then.
Quite right. The wheel of time stops for no man. But it's going to be wonderful. Cinnamon, coffee from Ethiopia, cacao from the New World.
You're making Christmas beer. Jesu Christe. Achadrama factuti. Factuti.
Jesus Christ. He has the money. You have the money to do anything. Problem? Oh, of course not. It's your money. Anyway, I'm quite excited about it. Clearly. As such, alchemy is not normally my strong suit.
Oh my god, he's a chronic dabbler.
And for all of Natsu's complaints about the cost, the base rye we're using is free.
Really?
Yes! The farmers had so much rye this year, they just couldn't use it all. Gret made as much bread with it as she could, but she wound up having to throw a lot out. So why not make beer?
I wish you the best of luck with it.
Thank you. Ciao, Magdalene.
Okay. Fascinating. What's up, Stoltz?
Vanna.
Fana.
Ciao, baby.
Ciao.
Hello, Magdalene. You must excuse me. I'm bashing medicine paste. These bugs.
Oh, look at all the panels.
What does it do? It is medicine paste. I call it an omni-gel.
Stop it. He's also good for unlocking things.
Unlocks doors. Fixes welds. It's very good.
Alright. We can go back to...
You can talk to Endress, maybe?
Nope, he won't say anything to me. Alright. Fine.
Man, this sucks. It's
Oh,
gonna
it's
be like
what he wants.
800. Hey, Mags.
Stop calling me Mags, you schmuck. Oh, you went here.
Magdalene, forgotten where you live again.
Hush now.
Sorry, Blacktail. It's alright. We all keep maps now.
I call it wellness tip 40. Right? Ah. Is he asleep? Can I give him a kiss? No.
Hello, Magdalene.
He's just hanging out in his room. He's getting ready for bed. I don't blame you. We should have told him about that note, though. We really should have.
We didn't have the option yet.
No. Okay, I will write a letter. Alright, where to begin? Ah, I should write to Esther. Dearest Esther, I hope you and your family are well. Dad sends his regards to your parents like usual. I spent the last few days collecting oak galls with Sister Gertrude. I love Sister Gertrude. I don't suppose you have the chance to do that in Prague. Oh, no.
Oh.
When was that?
What, the defenestration?
Yeah, the pogrom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think we're way too early for that. Sister Gertrude has been teaching me how to grind them to a smooth ink. It's difficult work, but you'll find no better ink anywhere in Bavaria. I'll send along a bottle with this letter. Be sure to store it out of sunlight, or else the color will change. Oh, did I mention, Dad started a new project. He's painting a mural of Tassing's history in our new Rathaus to memorialize the revolt. The whole family has me thinking about my own family. The whole thing has me thinking about my own family history. Past, present, and future.
Oh, thank fuck.
What?
There's apparently, Netflix have renewed Three Body Problem.
Oh, good.
They said it's additional episodes rather than a full season 2. I don't know what the fuck that means.
We have an important intention to set here.
I don't think I want to stand for testing forever. The printing shop has been...
It's a quaint place to grow up, but I'm 20 now, or the printing shop has been in the family for years. I'm looking forward to taking it over.
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
Because she presents as someone who was really quite happy at the thought of taking over the family business.
Yeah. Well, but the local boys suck.
Odds are good, but the goods are odd. Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm going to lean towards... I don't think I want to stay here forever. No. I don't think my dad would want me to either. Dad says I should take over the shop, but I want to do more with my life. Not just take over a print shop in some tiny town in the Alps. If I married a master printer, then I could become part of the Printers Guild. Ugh. Then I'd be able to send my dad extra earnings and make a name for myself in one of the cities. And yes, before you break the nib off your pen, I will come visit you in Prague, I promise. I'll try to make time to visit before winter. Life has been bustling here. Dad's been busy with the mural, so I've taken over in the workshop. I'm sure it'll be a sight to behold once it's finished. Write back to me soon. All my love, Magda. Now what? Go to bed. Oh, I'm so nervous. Please don't be another murder.
Every time you sleep for the first time in this game, someone dies.
Right? I don't want there to be another murder. But before I go to bed, I'm going to go wander around. I'm going to go for a quick little walk before I go to sleep.
Dad, I'm just going for a jog. What's a jog? Bye, Dad. God bless you, Magdalene.
Okay. Yeah, all the doors will be locked. Pet the doggy. Oh, such a good boy. Such a good boy. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much going on. The stars are pretty, though. Maybe I'll go sneak around in the abbey. Even the old guest house is falling apart. Oh, wow. The vines have grown over the entrance to the old abbot's house. Wow, none of this has been maintained. I'm not surprised.
It kind of feels like a good political excuse, given we know the abbey was
doing some bad shit, you know?
Yeah, see? The ceiling fell in. Shrine. Well, obviously the convent's still here. The Hand of St. Moritz. The poor Clares take care of it now that the Benedictines are gone.
St. Moritz is the patron saint of Tassin.
Not
Legend
that
states...
one.
So, I'm
Poor
sorry?
Clares.
The order of contemplative nuns founded by Saints Clare and Francis of Assisi. As the name suggests, the poor Clares are devoted to extreme poverty. They subsist purely on the donation of alms. This has been a use of the Identify spell.
Yes. So the sisters take care of it now that everything else is gone. And I'm a girl, so I can go to the convent. Ha ha! And everybody's asleep. Son of Rosefinger! Look at the kitten! It is so... Oh, it's so cute. There's the little herb shed. Oh, there's nothing to interact with. It's the middle of the night, but, you know. Oh, okay. Franziska. Okay. Not much going on here. Here's a look. Alright, fine, I'll go to bed. I just don't want there to be a crime, you know? Please, no crimes. I want two very sleepy elves. He's still cleaning a plate. That's fine. Alright, fine. I'll go to bed. I guess. I wonder if I'm going to have weird dreams. It's late. I should get some rest soon. Go to sleep. My feet are cold. No!
Oh, man.
Ah! Dad? Dad!
Magdalene.
Dad! Hang on, I'm coming.
Come on.
Dad!
Magdalene.
What happened? Are you alright? You're bleeding.
Someone came into the house. Hit me over the head.
I'll go get Dr. Stoltz. Don't move.
Magdalene, it's not safe. Whoever attacked me.
I can't carry you across town, Dad. I won't be long, I swear. Just hold on.
Magdalene, be careful.
I will. I'll be right back. I promise. the next morning.
Do you know why anyone would want to attack you, Klaus? No. Maybe someone didn't like one of the books I sold them. Are you sure you didn't see a shadow and hit your head on the printing press? Come on, Jorg. You saw the workshop. Somebody was looking for something. Burglar? And tassing? That's preposterous. Well, if it wasn't an attack, what was it? Enough. It was a deliberate blow to the head, unless any of you wish to debate my diagnosis. No, of course not. No.
So that's the whole council plus
Yeah.
Balthus.
As I thought. Truthfully, Klaus, I am surprised the blow didn't kill you. You have a strong skull. It is a grave injury. Magdalene, you will need to help take care of your father.
I will. Whatever I need to do.
Good. Of course, the mural will have to be called off now. Klaus, you absolutely cannot get out of bed. No, it has to be done. This is too important. Just give me some time to rest. I'll find a way to make it work.
Yeah, no escaping the town for me.
I don't think we need to cancel the entire project. Can't we just wait? Klaus, your health comes first. Anyway, we haven't even been able to agree on what the mural should be. Indeed, it might be best to abandon the entire idea.
Okay, so Werner and Thomas are both sus now.
With respect, Father Thomas, you are not on this council. Yes, just offering an opinion.
I can paint the mural.
What? Mags, quit joking around. Well, I know you want to help your dad, but aren't you too young for something this big? I really like I'm older than Ots and he's on the town council, and I especially like, let's just skip the debate. We all know I'm capable of doing this myself.
Yeah, I do too. I'm very tempted to go with this, but I might need him to be my, I'm so tempted to be. I'm older than Utz, and he's on the town council, and he doesn't even do anything. I think let's just skip the debate. We all know I'm capable of doing this.
If you don't trust Magdalene to do the mural, to hell with the lot of you. Klaus! If you don't trust her, you don't trust me, and I will never do any work for this council again.
And we have the ad break just about to start. Shall we pause it here on a moment of guilt?
This is nice, dude. This is bouncing along.
This is becoming quite interesting because it's going to be I have a feeling it's going to be about how she memorializes it.
Yes.
And then who sees it and what the reaction is. Right. Time for a stretch break, folks. If you haven't gotten up and wiggled around since the stream started, it's been over an hour. You should do so. And we will be back in a few moments to to bully all these idiot men children into letting the competent woman get something done. Gee, I wonder what that feels like.
I, in fact, have not got up since the stream started. So.
There you go.
See? I'm providing a good example. That is such great cornbread. Did you kill off the honey with that?
Yeah. We've got what's left in the squeezy jar, but that was it for the jar.
That's fine. I don't think we have any honey requiring recipes coming up anytime soon.
Not off the top of my head, no.
Suddenly Winnie the Pooh hops up, throws his empty jar to the ground and goes, "This is bullshit!" Storms out. "Put on some pants!" Oh my god, someone actually did this. One of my favorite Twitter accounts is one called Dudes Posting Their W's, which is just people doing good things. And,
Is that like Green Flag Guy?
yes.
Okay. Ow! Sorry.
And what I'm watching, the caption is, "That time a man reached for a stuck landing gear on his friend's plane from the sunroof of a car driven down a runway and fixed it."
Oh my god.
And he did. He just reaches up and rattles a thing and the wheel comes down. And the person who retweeted this into my feed is like, "This gentleman would never pay for another thing in my presence in my life."
Yeah, basically. I love Green Flag Guy.
Green Flag. If you have not seen Green Flag Guy on TikTok, Green Flag Guy is the best.
Yes. I don't even know if that's the account name. That's just what I know him as when he flips up on TikTok. Ouch! I've got something in my eye. Gosh dang it. There. Hopefully that'll calm down.
His actual name is Dustin Pointer.
Okay.
But Green Flag Guy not only auto-completes, but takes you directly to him.
I love his stuff. It makes me smile. I don't spend much time on TikTok right now, but when I see it, it makes me smile. All right, we're back from the ad break.
Back, y'all. Oh, okay, good. All right. I say we latter. Doesn't look like we have much of a choice. Very well.
Werner, was it you? Did you hit him over the head?
All right, Magdalene, you can do it. But you still need to talk to us about what you're doing, all right?
I don't think now was the time to rock the boat.
I would say now is the time to stomp a hole in the boat, scream blubba lubba dub dub, and watch these people fucking sink. But this is why you are more sensible than I in many ways.
No, I'm like, fine, but I'm taking Dad's ideas into account.
Well, we'll figure it out. Thanks, Magdalene. Rest up, Klaus. I'll do my best, Jorg.
Thunk.
Do you get a sense with Jorg that he's like, I fucked right up, and I get to spend the rest of my life trying to make up for that? Magdalene, a moment.
Yes, what is it?
I didn't want to say this in front of your father, who is 3 feet away, to be fair, or the others. Your father is lucid right now, but his injury is severe. His current demeanor is misleading.
Oh, you are so Seth. What are you saying?
Magdalene, there is damage to his brain. He may have a few weeks, maybe even a few months left. But he is not going to survive.
Can't we take him to see a surgeon?
No, he cannot be moved in this condition. In fact, he shouldn't move at all. Even if he could, I don't think the finest Italian surgeons would know how to deal with trauma like this.
So he's just going to die? And there's nothing I can do about it?
You can make him comfortable, and you can enjoy the time you have left. I can help with palliative care. But time will run out before long. I'm sorry, Magdalene.
Six hours later. Dad needs to be able to see the mural in its finished form. But I don't know how much time he has left. Werner said it could be a few months or... God protect him. I'll have to pick up where Dad left off. He wanted to paint the history of Tassing from its earliest days to the revolt. I'll start with the earliest part of Tassing's history, the pagan tribes and the Romans. Then I'll move along into the founding of the abbey and Tassing's saints. After that, I should find a way to represent our recent history. Depicting the revolt some way is important to Dad. People in Tassing might know some of the town's history, but not all of it. Dad said the library in Curacao had those records. He was going to write to the last prioress to see if she had any information. I should write to her now while I'm thinking about it. Oh boy. I love how my campaign is going to be about writing letters. And now we know why there's an upstairs.
Mother Illuminata.
I remember Illuminata. Is this where Dad is?
Magdalene.
Hey Dad, how are you feeling? Can I get you anything?
No, I'm fine. You go on.
Alright, I'll come back and check on you later. So my journal says... Mother Illuminata was the last librarian and prioress at Curacao. Dad thinks she may know something about Tassing's early history that can help me with the mural. I should write to her now. Okay. It's going to be collating letters. I wonder if they were looking for the mural plans or for the note.
I think they were looking for the plans.
Alright, where to begin? Dad told me about the last prioress at Curacao and knew something about the history of Old Tassing. He said she became the abbess of a convent in Bologna, Mother Illuminata, at Santa Margherita.
Santa Margherita, a small town in the Republic of Genoa along the coast of the Ligurian Sea. This has been the use of the Identify spell.
I love legend lore so much. She was the librarian, wasn't she?
I think she was. The other possible, most logical honorific is Mother Illuminata, Abbess of Santa Margherita. If you're not sure, just go for this.
But I'm trying to get her attention. I'm going to go for former librarian. I'm the daughter of Klaus Drucker, Magdalena. We were printers from Tassing. You were acquainted with my father. He bought many books from the library before that terrible fire consumed the place. I'm writing because my father and I are creating a mural in the Tassing Roth House. It's going to tell the history of our community and of Curacao as well. We have only legends and folklore, since of course all of Curaçao's books were destroyed in the fire. I was hoping you could tell us something about the early history of the town when the Romans were here. If you know anything about the early history of the abbey itself, we would also be glad to hear of it. We'd appreciate any help you could give us and hope you are well. If you would not mind a personal question, was it hard to return to Italy after being here for so many years? Interesting. Probably this.
Yeah.
Especially how you cared for the library and its books. God bless you. It's appropriate for a nun.
Several hours later.
I want to finish the mural before Christmas. I should start planning tomorrow. I should head to bed and get as much rest as I can. But I'm going to check on Dad first. And then maybe lock the front door.
And put the press in front of it.
Yeah, right?
Hello, Magdalene.
No, he's asleep. Oh, it doesn't let me leave the house. See?
No, you sleep now.
I swear to God, if somebody tries to kill me too, I'm going to be so mad.
I just realized if you stayed awake, would you have seen the intruder?
No, it just lets you wander around.
Okay.
It doesn't let you interact with the time differently. Ooh, days are passing. Look. October, November. It's been not quite a month.
Ah, Mistress Dracairn, I have a few letters here addressed to you.
Salve Guardia.
Take care now.
Thank you, sir.
Away, Dobbin.
Mother Luminata wrote back to me. I hope a response helps me paint the mural. Oh, split screen! Mistress Dracairn, thank you for your letter. I hope this reply finds you and your father in good health. I remember you both as your father would carry you between the rows of our library in its final years. I also remember your late mother and brother, God keep their souls. While we did have some books that discussed Tassing's past, it's likely they were as mythological as what your neighbors believe. That said, I remember one of the peasants, Tillman Kreutzer, Black Till, read about the history of the town. I know he died during the revolt, but perhaps his family knows some of what he learned. I should also say that it's not true that all of Curaçao's books were destroyed by the fire. Andreas Mahler managed to save some from the flames, God rest his soul. In the aftermath of that terrible night, cataloging and preserving the surviving books was not at the top of any of our minds. Even so, this topic has stirred a memory within me. Several years before the fire, there was a death at Curaçao, the murder of Baron Rothvogel. He had mentioned something about finding a copy of Historia Tassiae, a comprehensive chronicle of your home. I had forgotten about it until now because the murder dominated all of our thoughts in the days and weeks that followed. It troubles me now because I recall that the late Father Matthias was also reading a copy of History Tassiae shortly before he died. We never accounted for either book's whereabouts. They may have been hidden somewhere in the library and went up with everything else. Perhaps Father Fenric took it from the Baron after the murder. Fenric had an interest in books of all sorts, of course, but it seems like an odd thing to do in the moment. Then again, only God knows what he did and why he did it. Niklaus Haubler, the Baron's manservant, believed it may have been stolen by the town thief, Martin Brower. If Martin is still alive, I would ask him if he knows where the book is. Hopefully he didn't trade it for a mug of beer on his way out of Tasting. If the man has passed from this world, perhaps his family knows where the book wound up. As for the history of the Abbey, I fear that was also lost in the blaze. However, as sacristan, Prior Matthew learned a great deal about the subject. I have not kept in contact with him, but I know that he is now the Archdeacon of Sion.
Sion, once a free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire. Sion became the capital of Valais when the canton joined the Swiss Confederacy, following the Swabian War in 1499. This has been a use of the identifier.
More letters. He is no longer a Benedictine, but uses his family name.
I would guess Faucini so.
Faucini so, I guess. If you write to him soon, your letter may reach him before snow covers Valais. Please convey my best wishes to your father. He was a good friend to the Abbey in its better years. Despite the violence that occurred, I hold no ill will towards anyone from Tassing. I pray that you have seen better days since that night, and that God forgives the many errors we made. God bless you as well. Mother Illuminata, Abbess of Santa Margherita.
Who has so many oranges, which I think is really lovely.
Of course she is. Santa Margherita.
Spain.
Yes, she's in Spain. Oh, Esther wrote to me as well. I love this. This is so cute. My dear Magda, my parents were glad to hear from your father. Please tell him they wish to hear from him soon. Speaking of printing, your ink was well received indeed. I've made several prints with it. They look lovely on the wall. Elijah has taken to making his own ink from scraps he found around the house after he saw yours. Mother was furious when he spent several pfennigs trying to find lapis at the market. She set him discovering the forest for it. It took him 3 days. I'm glad you're keeping, even though it keeps you from visiting. Father says we'll have room whenever you decide to make an appearance. Oh God! Though really, if you don't plan to stay in Tassing, you ought to come sooner rather than later. There's plenty of beautiful young Christian men around town, printers and academics alike. Or maybe something else. You'd have your pick. Oh. Prague is a good city for me as well. Before the expulsion, there was a handsome man at the synagogue, Simond, who caught my eye. His father is a merchant, and he's a doctor. He went to the University of Padua. Can you believe it? I'd quite like to marry him if I can find him again. Anyway, I think you'd have even better luck than me. The boys would swoon at a beautiful blonde artist from the Alps. Please keep us abreast of your father's mural. We'll have to come see when it's finished. Blessings, Esther.
I love that you have a lady printer, bro.
Yeah. I'll have to write after back tonight. I should head home and check on Dad. I love how much of this is going to be letters. Hi, Dad. How are you feeling?
Magdalene. Sitting upright is still a struggle, I'm afraid. The dizziness makes my stomach turn, so I'd rather not eat at the moment.
Are you sure? How about milk or broth, something light?
No, I can't stomach anything just yet. But tell me, where are you off to?
I need to get started on the first part of the mural today, the old history. Illuminata didn't know much about Tassing's early history, but she did give me a few places to start. I'm going to ask Black Till if his grandfather told him any stories. Illuminata said he used to read about the Romans.
Mother Illuminata, Magdalene.
Right, yes, Mother Illuminata.
Young Kreutzer has mentioned those tales from time to time. He comes by to borrow books now and then. Usually when he's found some interesting old ruin out in the fields. You might ask him about that. Il Peter's always harumphed about how no one paid attention to the old ways anymore, too. I'm sure he'll have some stories to tell about old Tassie. You might stop to talk to him. But he's so mean.
I didn't think of that. Thanks, Dad.
Of course, Magda. It's nice to feel useful, even if I am stuck here in bed.
Nonsense. I'm glad you're awake.
You might talk to Smokey, too. The old charcoal burner seems to know more about what's in the woods around town than anyone else. That, and he's a known gossip.
He's always been kind to me when I chat with him. I'm certain he'll know something about the ruins.
You may hear something worth your while at any rate.
I'll go talk to him. What about the ruins or the mines? I can't just use books and stories alone. I want to explore whatever's left over from the Romans and before. The salt mine and the Roman ruins are the oldest parts of Tassing, so it only makes sense to see what they left behind.
You take after your mother. She was always thorough in her research.
You always said that that's what good artists do, Dad.
Be careful, alright? I know the twins mess around near the salt mine, but I don't want you getting hurt. I don't know why Jorg doesn't keep them in line. Always making trouble, those two.
They don't have brains enough to keep out of trouble. I do.
I should hope so. You're the one running the shop for now, after all. Don't forget your other chores while you're running around town. We still have a house to run.
Thank God I took the accounting perk, right? Don't worry. I'll get everything done.
That's my goal.
I'd better get going if I want to do all of that today. I'll see you later, Dad.
Good luck, Magdalene.
Good grief, I have a lot of plot points now. History Tassier, it says. Martin Brower, Il Peter, Black Till, Smokey. Two copies of A History of Tassing had both gone missing before the fire. Martin Brower stole one of them. Yeah, we should talk to Martin for sure. And I should write to Kira's brother Matthew as well. Yeah, I have a few bazillion couch cushions to root around through. I like that we got polyglot. Right, but Martin isn't Martin. I know, but nobody in town, I don't think, what's his name? Andreas never told anybody that.
No, that secret died with him.
He might be a good one to start with then. Alright. Off I go into my 90 billion chores. His wife knows, yeah. What's his wife's name? Let's start with Martin, shall we? He'll be down here, won't he? Martin Brower. Hey, Brigitte. Magdalene, how are you keeping? I'm eager to continue work on the mural. I have so much to do before Christmas. I'm certain it will be the pride of Tassing when you're through. You've always had your mother's talent for art. And how is your dad? You're one of the only people who've asked how I'm doing before asking about him. I know how hard it is to be the sole caregiver. Yourself disappears behind the needs of the person you're looking after. I worry about you, carrying all that weight alone. I remember when my dad fell. We cared for him best we could, but those few months before he passed were tough for everyone. But I believe God will pull your dad through whatever the doctor says. We need him. God willing, you're right. I'm at his mercy. Have you thought about what you'll do if your dad doesn't come through this? I'm going to say I can't think that far ahead right now.
I actually really like I truly don't know.
I truly don't know. Best not to dwell on what we can't control. Your dad's fate is in God's hands, and if anyone in Tassing is beloved of him, it's your father. But you're a good girl, Magda. There are any number of families in Tassing who'd be happy to take you. You have someone in mind, don't you? You must mean odds. He's about as subtle as his father, God rest Otto's soul. Oh, I miss him. I'd wish I'd gotten to meet him properly. He made an impression, that's for certain. Oh, the girls around town knew better than to moon after him, though that didn't stop some of us. He was Ava's from the start, and his odds appeared to be yours. But if nothing ever comes of that, know that you're always welcome in my family, Magda. Kraft's a nice, hard-working boy. He's got a sharp mind. He can provide for a family. He's a sidekick to the bully.
Yeah, he's also kind of a dipshit.
I'm not sure we're a good match. Not every marriage starts off on solid footing, but if you pray and work and trust in the Lord, you can find it in time. Believe me.
Oh, I heard that as believe me. Top one. Top or middle.
You're not making the prospect sound very enticing. Marriage is our natural state. It's in our homes that we're closest to... Oh, Brigitte.
Oh, Brigitte, you're a trad wife.
The Lord made us from Adam's rib because he meant us to be a part of... Sure.
Okay, bye.
You would be so lonely to never know that fullness of purpose. That's no life for someone like you. Okay, I'm going to prog. Bye. I'm not concerned about my life right now. I just want to take care of my father. And finish this damn mural. Of course, you don't need to decide anything now. Hold your dad close for however long you have him for. The Lord is patient. In any case, I should get back to the chores. Remember what I said. Whatever happens, you're always welcome in my home. Oh, before I forgot, I actually had a question about an old book. Martin is supposed to have borrowed it from that Baron who was killed years ago? Do you have any idea what happened to it? Oh. I hope this doesn't get me into any trouble, but I still have it, hidden in a drawer. Martin left it behind when he ran off. Why'd you keep it? What was I supposed to do? The Baron was killed soon after, and there I was, holding a stolen book. I didn't want Martin to get in any more trouble than he was already in. I never read it, though. I don't read well. I think I'll keep your secret.
Yeah.
I could take it off your hands. No one would ever know you kept it. Be true to your word, Magda. I'd like to have nothing more to do with it, to be frank. It reminds me of difficult times. A stolen book of a dead nobleman in our home. Perhaps it spoiled our milk and turned our eggs all these years. Here, please, Don't tell anyone I had this. History Tasse.
Historia Tassiae, an account of the early history of Tasse. Kirzor's previous abbot, Father Matthias, had a copy. Baron Rothvogel brought another to the abbey as a gift.
Oh, it's in Latin. I can understand a few words and phrases. I'll take a closer look this evening. Thank you, Brigida. This has been a huge help. Of course, Magda. Be well now. God bless. You too, Brigida. Until later.
Can I just say, once again, how much I love the chickens in this game? Because they have no thought in their tiny little heads other than chicken.
Right?
And the two syllables are on different lines.
Chicken. Corsican agent of the Genoese Bank of St. George. In Tassing, desperately trying to manage the prosperous accounts of the disinterested Baltic. Oh gosh, he's been sent there to try to wrangle the... taking the Tinkerer was a good idea. I wonder if he's got money.
Oh, he's the money.
Okay. I'm the money. Perhaps I'll learn something for the mural. Very exciting. Very exciting. Okay. So I've got the book. Now I need to talk to Il Peter, Black Till, and Smokey, and I've got to write to Matthew as well. And we are going to take our very last ad break here, and then come back and probably have time for one more conversation before we have to wrap it up.
Sounds good.
We'll be right back. I like listening to the chickens. Smokey spends all his time in the forest. I think he might know something interesting about the ruins or the mines. Okay, good.
Well, Smokey's seen things. He knows.
And the bandit?
Yeah. Eastbound, down, something, trucking.
Loaded up and...
Trucking?
Yeah. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking.
We're gonna do what they say can't be done.
There we go. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. There we go. My God, we're
Wendy
old.
again? Just for you.
That was for you, Wendy, if you could hear us. Ugh.
So I'm now going to do something very bad on stream, which is I'm going to show Marguerite something, and she's going to react to it, and then I'll explain to you what she's seen. That sounded awful. It's not awful.
Hang on just a second. I'm getting rid of spam. Oh no!
It's even worse than that.
Oh no!
There you go. Kristen. Adine with Boggy.
Fabian! Oh, Gorgog looks so good! Are these like...
They are official Hero Forge miniatures.
And so that anybody can buy them?
Anybody can buy them, and they've also parted them up so that...
Where's Riz?
Oh, did I not show you Riz?
Taking over Teenage Rebellion.
So the main characters of Fantasy High, the excellent Dimension 20 show, have just been immortalized in Hero Forge form. Hero Forge is a 3D printed miniature company who do really, really good work.
It's 3D print on demand.
Yes.
Oh, there's the briefcase.
Tiny little guy.
Okay, so it's like sophomore year Riz. It's not junior year.
Gained about 4 inches, got the tats.
Right,
so, yeah.
Exactly.
Aren't they cool?
They're very cool. I love it.
And they've, like I say, they've actually parted them up. So stuff like Kristen's staff and the Fig's base are items you can use on your own characters.
I love it. 2 more episodes until the end of junior year. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be bereft. I hope they release the live show recordings. Following that, it would be amazing.
I also love that in a glorious Freudian slip, all the characters are actually on HeroForge.com under their names, aside from Fig, who is on there as Emily Axford.
Yes, very Freudian. Oh. Well, now she needs a daymare,
Yep.
and we
The
need
Hangman.
Moggy the doggy, as well as Boggy the froggy,
And Bill.
and Hangman,
Yep.
and all sorts. All right, we're back. Right, so we've got like one more. We have time to probably talk to one more person. All right. I'm going to talk to Martin while I'm here anyway.
Morning, Magdalene. How's Klaus?
Enduring. Even when his speech is slurred, he keeps a cheerful heart. I don't know what life would be like without him.
Klaus is a good man, Magdalene. Tassing is a better place thanks to him. He's one of the few in Tassing who hasn't been on my back all this time.
What do you mean?
Don't pretend like you haven't heard. Townsfolk have whispered shit about me for years. So what if I occasionally get into a few brawls? I'm an honest man. I wasn't involved with what happened to Otto Zimmerman. I supported his cause. I've pulled my weight around here. I've tilled the soil. I've salted the meat. I've provided for Brigitte and Kraft.
Oh, Kraft's his son. Oh, that makes sense.
I've done enough back-breaking work for this family. Can't a man just have a goddamn rest?
Why are you always getting into fights anyway?
Sometimes an asshole just needs to get his teeth pounded.
I mean...
I mean, you know.
Does beating the shit out of someone really solve the problem?
Maybe. I don't want to solve problems, though. I don't have the patience anymore. I've had enough. I just want what I'm owed. Right, I've lost enough time to this as it is. Time for you to go.
Until later, Martin.
He's not happy.
Hmm. Let's head into... I love how they have a happy little scarecrow and a happy little chicken.
Chimkin.
I think we're going to go into the woods next. And we'll talk to Smokey. Actually, Il Peter's just right over here, isn't he? At the Bowers. Not at the Bowers, at the,
The
Gertner
farm.
Alright, Il Peter, let's see if I can make head or tails of you. Hello, Peter. Can I talk to you for a moment?
Hey, what's that?
No. Who's Gerton? I was wondering if you could tell me some of the stories about Tessing.
Oh, the old tales, huh? It's been so damn long, anyone would have a thought to ask me about what I know. But there's still a few of the old tales knocking about in this skull.
Are there any myths from before the Romans came to Tessing?
Of course there are. The Romans weren't the first ones to live here, you know.
Yeah, it's wrinkles have wrinkles.
There are spirits older than the saints that live in these woods. Older than the Romans. They protected Tassing before St. Moritz ever set a blessed foot in town.
I thought spirits only caused trouble, spoiling milk, making livestock sick, things like that.
Some do, yeah. Who do you think beats the spirits off? What? Us? What can farmers do against spirits, eh? It's Perkter and her wild hunt that scare them evil ones away. They've protected Tassing since its founding day. Long before those Romans, our ancestors roamed these mountains under a great chieftain called Ratus.
That sounds like a Latin name.
Eh?
The ending on his name is the masculine singular ending common to most Roman male names.
Plenty of names end with the same letters. Don't make them Latin, does it? Now quit your yammering and listen. Folks weren't as kind as they are now. Tribes fought one another for the best land. The old chieftain was a yellow-bellied coward who neglected the old gods. He was too proud to make offerings. Because of him, the gods favoured other tribes, and Ratus's people had no land to call their own. Instead, they wandered through these mountains and valleys, hunting and gathering what they could to survive. One day, when winter was approaching, Ratus went hunting, found a wounded wolf tangled in a trap.
This is very similar to the St. Moritz story.
It is. But instead of killing the beast, as most men would, he helped it. He loosed it from his bounds.
Was the wolf a spirit in disguise?
Yeah, of course not. It was a wolf. Wolves are wolves, girl. Spirits don't need the skins of animals for their power. Still, you got the sense of the thing. The old gods are keen to repay favours done, and Perkta is the goddess of the wild hunt. The wolves are her animals. She leads the wild hunt, and the wolves lead the hunts of the forest. Back in my day, folk knew it was bad luck to kill a wolf. Now I'm the only one who remembers these things.
Wasn't one of her dialogue options about killing a wolf and some livestock just the other day?
Yeah. Perkta saw Ratus's actions and took favour on him, told the wolf to lead the chief to her sacred spring. Ratus led his people to the spring, claimed it for his own land, and we've been in this valley ever since. Then those goddamned Romans came and destroyed everything, but you see, there were other gods protecting this place before St. Moritz. That's why a few of us still honour Perkta. She protects us against witches and fiends.
I like the first one. I think it's a wonderful story. It would be great for the first part of the mural.
Good. Good. It's nice to know I can still be of use in this town.
What about the Romans? Do you know any Roman legends of Tathing?
Roman legends? Pah! Don't bother with stories from outsiders or tales of gods that aren't our own. Romans did nothing but conquer our people and destroy this town. We spent generation after generation building Tathing back up from them days. And still our traditions keep dying, with no one to carry them on. Only Ursula's giving a damn about them these days.
Ursula.
The little kid.
Oh, I remember her. That's why I want to know, Peter. I think these stories need to be in the mural.
Mural, huh? Fine. I don't know any of the old Roman shit.
All right. Who might? Thank you for sharing your stories with me, Peter.
At least someone wants to listen to me. Little Ursula used to sit by me years ago and listen to everything about the old custom. Too busy for that now, of course, but you might talk to her. She might remember more than I do now. Used to listen to the widow too, old Attilia. She knew more about the old ways than any of us. I'm tired, love. I'm talking so much, my jaw's aching.
I'll leave you to rest then. God bless you, Peter.
Ugh.
Okay. I love the idea of talking to Peter and hearing old stories. Oh, the computer is shaving the
Lies!
the computer. I'm tired. The TV's trying to shut down and saying I should go to bed, but it's more myth than history, but it certainly makes for a nice story. All right, so I got to talk to Ursula now as well. But not tonight, because we're about out of time for stream. This is an excellent place to leave it.
This is a great place to stop.
We'll talk to Big York on the way out. All right. Let us remind fine folks what is What is what is coming up for us this week?
And so,
Other
as the
than
gentle
saying
sounds
ow.
of our joints popping and locking, like an early 1980s Too Cool crew, echo out across the internet, we leave you.
Okay.
You can find us next on Friday, when the next issue of The Full Lid will go live,
All right.
which has one
Award nominated.
the awards nominated Full Lid thing will go live, which includes, amongst other things, a play-out track that Marguerite listened to the first time, looked at me and went, the inside of your head sounds like this, doesn't it? And it does.
I won't spoil anything, but you will see this piece of music and you will curse and bless us both for it. You are welcome.
Then on
By the way, there's a new Tom Cardy song.
Fuck yes. Then we will...
It involves the banjo.
Oh, we're doing that. Then we will be back on Sunday. That was very William Shatner. Then we will be back on Sunday.
Well, we have a new roommate or partner who's moving in with us, and there's a lot of plants. That's all I know. I'm very excited about no plants.
We have been good-naturedly challenged by this, and shortly there will be more plants in this house. We're pretty sure this isn't the last run-through for unpacking. We think that's next 2 weeks out.
No, we think there's probably another story or two still, another house or two still to do.
We'll be there doing that thing, and then we'll be back here on Wednesday next doing this thing again.
With the stuff that we do, and the things of the doing.
Interesting word usement by structure.
And on that note, we're both very punchy and tired, as you can tell, and we're going to go to bed.
Thank you so much for joining us, folks. This has been great. I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
And this has been less traumatic than Pentiment usually is.
I know, and it's very nice to see these adorable little chickens and the kitties. Have a good one, everybody.